getting garbage. Have a good one, man.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the LSU Tigers. Taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. All right, guys, let's talk. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today. But it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be good.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback as they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires toward the target. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. On the run, it's Banks. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the tailback. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll try the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Couldn't go.
Trying to take it back.
Let's go.
What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. Still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Tackle.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
Tackle 3.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Come on, man.
From the 45-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Gets it to him on the screens. Breaks into the open.
Tackle 17.
Loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
The option look.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few on that return. My block. Defense to get the football.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they raise third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's past the 30. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Second quarter, y'all. Second quarter.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
14, TCU, 0.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got it down the left. Turning it on. The tag. And he's on the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this three-gate showdown.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Brown will throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
He'll try it again on second and 10.
Get another one. Not block. Not block.
Interception.
Not block.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Block. Wait, boy.
Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Hey,
And there was nowhere to
57.
go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Now they face third down.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to
Bad.
his right.
It was bad. Gotta stop it, like.
Trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
He'll pull it down. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out.
It's all turnover. That's 10 all turnover.
And that lead grows even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Wow.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Let's go! Off play action. Looking for a huge play.
He overthrew him. Thank you, Jesus.
Second down, now it's third down.
Litzy ass fucking plays, bro.
With how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Quickly out to the
Exactly, boy.
They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Time to take a shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And your goal of the defense is to stop them, is to force punts. And this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop.
Quarterback
And a
is
chance
good.
to
He would have
switch the
scored
momentum here in the first half.
On the run, it's Banks. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Travel.
How about that
Travel.
guy getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the quick pass. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front.
And he waltzes in for the score.
Just trying to smack it 30. Can't let him do it again.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I
Yeah,
think
he
he
hit
gave a
my
high
fucking
five to
holder.
every one of those players
Hit
coming
by
up and
holder.
just put them in position to go score that touchdown.
Yeah,
That
that
QB
sense.
knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone.
Tackle was
Down
snowing
at
back.
the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Man, those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put it
Drop
on
that.
the
Drop
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Motion from the back. Brown wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's his fourth interception of the night.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
I appreciate you tuning in in the morning. I was going to
They
hype
built
it.
a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
29 Philly.
They'll try to get outside.
Oh,
Just
my
nowhere
God.
to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't bite. They were there to make a negative play and now set up fourth down.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a grab past the marker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to run. There he goes.
I didn't think he was going to get blocked.
After a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the grab. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Western Kentucky. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Buying some time. Still looking. Creates a little room. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36. A really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Brown will throw it. He fires one deep down the right side. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter.
Still playing, bro. You tired. You gonna finish it, bro, or you tired?
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Now on first down from the 30.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Wants to throw it. Looking to buy time. Unleashes one.
Good throw, bro. I'm right there. 19 on 19 prime. Did he catch it?
Just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
It's a good catch if you caught it, but oh, good catch.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, TCU.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up.
Gotta get that pick though early in the draft.
What a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Now, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there.
Yeah, I did.
That defender dropped that pass because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work.
Return runs out of bounds.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Brown will throw it. He's got it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Oh, man. Those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive about that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Good defense. I was reading that shit.
And that brings up a 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yes.
Timeout, TCU.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. The sweet feet buy a little time. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off.
Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
Hold on to that ball, man. Excited.
It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Working that left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
35.
He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this
They
crowd.
did against Tennessee.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wants to change this route. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Crosses the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Horns.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets
So they
into the
played
second
the good play, bro.
vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Smart, bro. You gotta pick a play. I can wait.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out.
Travel.
Not nearly as much as...